Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking love and marriage, Huntsville. Y'all know why y'all here. Anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description. It's a couple housekeeping meat and potato items. It is free to follow me. It is free to like. It is free to comment. It is free to subscribe, and all of the things. At this channel, Anonymous Tea and Anonymous Tea Podcast, and of course 73 days left on TikTok as of now with the executive order, Anonymous Tea Podcast, and of course on the Instagram, on the Instagrammies at AnonymousRealityTV. And it also is free to repost and share and all of the things to get this video everywhere. So in today's video, we need to talk about a clip that dropped, y'all. And it's like, it's the gaslighting for me. Didn't MARSAU said that, MARSAU called out production in that live. This is all I can think about. Lazy production if you want to have quote unquote a vow renewal ceremony. Who else was MARSAU talking about, y'all? All these shots, blah, 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 at Carlos King, at Kingdom Reign. Everything MARSAU is calling out is literally everything that has happened on this show. Can you make it make sense? Using social media for a storyline on the show? Check. Having a, quote unquote vow renewal wedding for a couple who gives us nothing, shares nothing about their lives, but needs a storyline when they're not using Martell. So here we are. Right? And so we have, Tisha and MARSAU. MARSAU is in the shades. Keeps kind of looking off to Mel's side, but pretending to look to see who else is there at this vow renewal. We have Kimmy sitting there stoic. We have Letitia trying to interact with whomever. And we have Mel off to the side. She is giving that I'm just here for the ceremony. I have my gift in hand. I'm going to give this gift to the couple soon as they exchange. Soon as that vow renewal is done, I'm not going to the reception. I'm not going to the after party. Here is your gift, and I am out. And then we have Martell staring Mel down, looking like a stalker, using this show as an actor to pretend that he is not the reason for him and Mel currently not being on speaking terms. So the scene essentially is between Martell and Maurice, and Martell is in his feelings. Martell's like, playing the victim. I never wish it would have come down to this. I never wish that, we've got so many kids. I wasn't expecting things to be this hard. Da 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 da. It's in Maurice is gaslighting as well. It's gonna be emotional seeing Nell and Chris down the aisle. That could have been you and Mel. I still got my wife. MARSAU still got his wife, but no to you. No wife for you. No soup for you. All the things. And, seeing all the love for 30 years, that could have been y'all. That could have been you and Mel. Da 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 da. But you threw it all away. And so then we get this BS confessional scene, y'all, of Martell being like, I just can't believe, I never expected Mel and I not to be on speaking terms. Never thought we would be in this space. That was supposed to be us out there. That was supposed to be us out there with the lazy production vow renewal that MARSAU was talking about, y'all. Can you make it make sense? Martell. Mel obviously didn't go into this marriage thinking it was going to fail as well. Mel obviously didn't come into this thinking there would be a situation that you're not on speaking terms. She tried everything to give you chance after chance after chance. Even after she found out you were cheating, still gave you chance after chance after chance. Thought that you were done cheating. And no, you could not leave your choo-choo train alone. So Mel had to leave you alone and get rid of you, Martell. And then Furthermore, Mel filed for divorce. Mel wanted no child support, no alimony from your broke behind, because she knew that as malicious and vindictive as you are, you would find ways to circumvent the court system and not pay anyways, and basically you would be held up for not paying, and Mel didn't want to deal with it. Mel basically was like, I know this dude is broke. I want no ties to this man. He can be a father to the kids, but that's on it. That's it. That's on period. Well, Martell then started to feel the impact of the loss of the Melody Cherie Rogers revenue that he was utilizing to fund a false lifestyle for his choo-choo train. And guess what? He thought he could get sole custody of the kids with all types of foolishness and trying to have access to Mel's bank accounts, trying to have access to the proceeds of Sugar Mama's kids line, and all of these things, thinking he had some type of entitlement. Now, if Mel is so brokety broke, if Mel has nothing, if Mel is struggling financially, why is Martell so desperate to get access to her funds? Why is his concubine talking to bloggers about how she is agitated that Martell cannot get anything off the ground and Mel is making all these boss moves? And why did she say previously in earlier lives, multiple occasions, she wished Martell and Mel were still married? Because that obviously meant a clue went off, something went off in her brain that, hey, maybe Martell was full of it and he never was the breadwinner. You have to know that by now, because the life of struggle can only go on for so long. The life of squatting can only go on for so long. You know the wine's not shaking. You know the suit line is a pipe dream. You know all of these ventures have came and went, and all y'all do is obsess over Mel. So nothing to show for this, Martell. You threw away your family, and you have absolutely nothing to show for it, but nothing but regret, right? Nonetheless, I know there's questions. How is Mel and Tell in a scene together, right? So last I checked, I don't recall there being a restraining order. Did I miss that in the memo? Did I miss that in the court document, y'all? I thought it was only a no contact order. Meaning they could still be in each other's presence. They could still see each other. But the communication only had to revolve around the children, was what I was under the impression of, right? Because they've been, even Mel spoke to this, that they've been at each other's child's games to see their kids play. And that was when we found out Destiny was getting all buck with Miss Van, with Mama Van, for zero reason. So I don't think that there was an issue as far as there being an actual restraining order. Mel just made the executive decision that we're in a criminal case for the revenge P. We are in a custody battle. You knowingly tried to distribute this revenge P to the cast and whomever else without my consent, without my permission, and you expect me to fill scenes with this bozo? No. That's what I interpret that to mean. That's what that was about. That it was less about, because I never saw anything that said it was a restraining order, that it was just a no contact order, that Martell is not allowed to contact Mel. But he was still doing it anyways, was the whole point. And I think for a while, Mel was trying to get that escalated. And then when she was at the DA's office and Martell was still hitting her up, basically like, hey, what are you doing there? All this and that. She finally, she had something to say, hey, this dude is still contacting me and it has nothing to do with the children. And finally was able to get that order increase. But, but yeah, I didn't see anything that was a restraining order, just that they weren't allowed to be in communication with each other. And Mel was refusing to film with him. I think probably what the show did probably made this a mandatory event for all of the cast to be there for. All of the full-time cast members to be there for, right? And with that being said, maybe Mel worked it out to where, hey, I'm going to, just be here for the wedding portion and then I'm out. That way there doesn't have to be, because maybe in her mind she's thinking there's not going to be a situation to where nobody's going to try to ambush Martell upon Mel on a forced conversation. And I think what Mel knew in previous, events this season, whether it was the field day event or whether it was Stormy's Valentine's Day shindig, was that she was under the impression that Martell was not going to be there since she wasn't filming with him. And it sounded like these were set up ambush scenes, ambush scenes, right? And even Sunny also mentioned another scene about an alleged wine tasting Martell had. That was supposed to be another ambush for Mel. But Mel wasn't going to go anyways. But nonetheless, that's what I interpreted. Unless I've missed the memo and I missed a restraining order where it says in the documentation Martell is not allowed to be X amount of feet near Mel. I must have missed that, right? But I thought it was just a no contact order, meaning he could only contact her as it pertained to the kids. But he had been in violation about that if he was texting her about the show. So, nonetheless, there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.